What's up, Third Eye? How you doing?
Notice how there's 5 moons over that Earth right there, and there's still so much of Earth's surface showing? How is that moon 1/4 the size of Earth if there is that much of Earth's surface still showing with 5 moons
The
on top of
diameter.
that?
It's the diameter that we calculated. The diameter of the Earth in this image is 366 pixels. The diameter of the moon in this image is 101 pixels.
Forget the pixels. Look at the actual moon.
Yeah.
Forget the pixels. Look
Yeah.
at the actual moon.
Yeah.
Do you see how much of Earth's surface is still showing?
The surface-
With 5 moons present.
The surface of Earth in this image would be the surface area of the circle. We didn't calculate the surface area. We calculated the diameter. The diameter is one-dimensional, not two-dimensional.
Hey, you do know that it goes more than one direction, right? Not just
Correct.
north and south.
So,
left and right too.
do
Goes
you
left
want-
and right too.
do you know what
you can
the-
fit 4 more Earth. You can fit 4 more moons on top of that Earth right there. You told me
Right.
that moon right there is exactly 1/4 of that Earth right there.
I didn't
you
say
didn't
exactly.
Say,
I said
it's
diameter.
not though. You literally are showing right now proof of that. Now
The
go to
diameter.
the post that I tagged you in, not the one that you got this picture from. The one that I tagged you in. It's the first non-pinned post on my profile. 7 Earths, 8 moons on Earth. How is that 1/4 of
That's
Earth? If that's 8
that's not
on Earth.
fourth. You see, you even said here the radius, right? Or who is this? MP said the radius, right? I'm calculating the diameter. Where are you getting that the surface area is 1/4? What is your citation for that?
The moon is about 1/4 the size of Earth.
Yeah, what size?
Of Earth.
What size though? What dimension? What is your citation for that?
Earth is exactly 3.67 times bigger than the moon in its entire size. In its entire
What do
size.
you mean? What does entire size mean? You mean volume?
A full 360-degree ball.
Volume of Earth. Here we go. You ready? We're gonna do
Not
this.
volume. Mass has a direct mass has a direct correlation to volume. The mass of Earth and the moon is completely different, and therefore its volumes are completely different. Its size and volume is not relative.
So what do you think size means?
What do you think volume means? Do you think it means that 2 objects with the same exact volume can't have different masses?
No. So you want to do mass of the Earth? You want mass?
No, you are trying to claim that the volume is the size of Earth when
No,
NASA
I'm
itself,
asking you.
NASA itself states that the Earth is 3.67 times bigger in its full circumference than the
Circumference.
moon.
Sure. Yeah, you want circumference? Let's do circumference.
It is also 27% of Earth's diameter.
Yeah,
Circumference
diameter.
and diameter.
That's what I just measured here.
Are 27%. It is 27% the size of Earth.
That's the diameter. I showed that right here. Diameter. Do you not know how geometry works?
Do you not know how the visible spectrum of vision works? Do you see that there are 5 moons right there in front of that Earth?
My dude.
How is that 1/4?
What is a diameter?
Why doesn't that
Awakening.
moons?
What is a diameter?
Oh my fucking god!
You
are
just
not-
said in your own words, you said that the moon is 0.27 the diameter of the Earth.
I didn't say 0.27. NASA.
You said 20
NASA.
okay.
I didn't say anything.
Great.
NASA says 27% of Earth's diameter.
Yes. So what is a
27,
diameter?
Not 0.27.
What is a
not
diameter?
1.27.
What is a diameter?
It is the visible side of a ball that you can see.
It is
or a
it's the
circle.
total length, right? Or it's a total length from one side to the other, correct?
Yes, but
Okay,
you do know how a
so in
circle
this
works, and
image-
the diameter's on all
this-
360 degrees.
But you said that NASA's claim is that the diameters are in a ratio of 27% to 100%.
Correct.
That's what shows right here. The diameter.
Okay.
That is the claim.
Now look.
When you say
look.
size, you need to define what you mean by size.
Hey, if you put the diameter
Yeah.
of a 360-degree circle,
Yeah.
that is a circumference all the way around.
Yeah.
Look at the circumference of the moon and Earth. The
Yeah.
circumference,
Yeah.
all directions, not just north and south,
Yeah.
all directions.
Yeah.
It is 27%.
No.
Now show.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to do the math
Yes,
for you right
it
now.
is.
I'm going to do the math for you right now. How do you calculate the surface area of a circle? Do you know?
What is the circumference of the moon? 6,786
How do you calculate-
6,786 miles circumference.
How-
That's 1/4 of the moon. That's 1/4 of the Earth.
The circumference. Okay, you want to measure the
Yes,
circumference?
Yes. That's
let's,
all.
Let's
yes.
measure the circumference.
Listen.
We're gonna
When
measure
you
the
measure
circumference.
the circumference of a flat circle,
We're going to measure the
do
circumference.
you measure just north and south or east and west too?
What's,
Show me that
what?
is
How do you
1/4.
calculate circumference? How do you calculate
Show
circumference?
me that the visible moon right there is 1/4 of the visible Earth right there.
How do
Not
you
just in
calculate?
one little
I'm
strip.
about
Notice
to.
how you're only doing
I'm
one little strip,
about
not
to.
north- not-
I am trying to do it. What is
See
the
how-
equation
hey,
for
hey,
circumference?
You see how 4 more moons
What-
can fit to the left of those 4,
What
right?
is the equation for circumference?
Or, you need to settle down.
Google it.
It's
You need
2
to-
pi
I
r.
don't know
It's
it off the top of my head. You're
it's-
looking at Google.
it's
You obviously
2
can
pi
see it on
r.
Google.
It's 2
You don't
pi
have it
r.
memorized either. Go
It's
on Google.
it's
look it up.
2 pi r. What do you mean I don't have it memorized? It's the pi times the diameter. So if this diameter is 27% of this diameter, and I multiply both of those values by pi, they're both going to be still 27% of the other. You're trying to calculate the when you're trying to cover the Earth with moons, you are calculating the surface area.
No. Listen, at all forms, diameter, circumference, size, everything. The moon is
Those are all
27%.
one-dimensional measurements. Circumference is
27%.
one-dimensional.
27% of the size, the actual size, the full entire 360-degree radius of the entire, every fucking side.
Radius
of the
is
moon.
not 360 degrees. Radius is a straight line.
Radius can also be used as a term to describe the area surrounding
It
an
is
object.
just
Can
a
it
straight
not?
line.
Can it not?
No,
Not-
it's
no,
a straight
The-
line. Radius is a straight
ra-
line.
Hey, Google what the other definitions of radius are, okay?
We are talking
I'm saying-
mathematically.
I'm saying the full radial spectrum of the moon, all sides,
There you go.
is
A straight-
6,786 miles.
A straight line from the center to the circumference, or 2 bones, one of 2 bones in the human arm. Those are your 2 definitions of radius, my friend. You are.
Now, when you,
Let me
when
explain.
you-
I'm
There
going
are
to.
very many more
I am going to
definitions than that. You
explain.
just pulled up the first 2.
You
right?
told me to Google it. I followed your instructions.
And you pulled up the only first 2.
I
There are
followed
literally
your
17
instructions.
different definitions for the word radius in the fucking dictionary. There's
You-
3 different
I
dictionaries. They each have
followed
different definitions.
your instructions. Give me another set of instructions.
Radius can also mean the area around an object. Not verbatim, but that's a version of the definition.
Yeah, you know
Now-
where that comes from? Within the radius, meaning within where the radius can reach you. Let me explain. We're gonna get through this together, okay? What you are arguing is you think that not only
specified distance
I am
from
going
center
to
in all
finish my
directions.
fucking sentence or you are
That's
getting booted out of this call. I am too sick to screw up my voice just so you can get a thought through your fucking head. You're going to listen. You are arguing that something that is 27% in diameter and 27% in circumference should also be 27% in area. That is not how dimensions work. How dimensions work is they go up exponentially. So when you want to calculate the surface area, the amount of the Earth you are looking at, you have to do pi r squared. When you square 0.27, you don't get 0.27. When you square 0.27, you get 0.0729, which means the surface area of the moon is going to take up 7% of the entire fucking Earth, not 27%. You may talk now.
That's not how that works at all.
So how do you calculate the visible surface area of the Earth then?
What do you think NASA means when they say Earth is 3.67 times larger than the moon?
Diameter.
It has nothing to do with diameter. It's the entire surface area.
You even use the word diameter.
Area.
You even use the word diameter.
What NASA didn't when they said Earth's size.
They never qualified what size meant. You have to qualify what size means.
God.
It is a mathematical fact. You cannot have something be 27% the diameter and 27% the surface area. That is not mathematically possible. That is impossible, because the very calculation to get surface area involves r squared, which means you would be squaring 27%, which means you would be getting 0.07, which is 7%, not 27%. That is math. That is not arguable. Until you have an alternative calculation for the surface area of a circle, you have no argument.
NASA says that the actual physical size, the entirety of the moon, is 27%.
What is your citation?
NASA.gov.
Okay, talk me through it. Let's go.
1 second, I'll pull up the exact link. 1 second.
This is fun. This is fun. Don't worry about it, Mr. Fibble. He's arguing that the claim NASA makes does not match a posted video that NASA had. That is the argument. So, regardless of whether he trusts NASA or not, he is arguing the.
I'm using NASA as reference so you can't claim it's fake.
Right.
You can't claim it's fake.
That is what I'm explaining.
And NASA's explanation does not go with the video that I provided, proving that they are incorrect in their video.
Do you have this source yet?
Science.nasa.gov/solar system.
Hold
Earth
on.
is about 4 times
can I
wider
top this,
than the
please?
moon.
Wider. Do you know what wider means?
Do you know what wider means?
Diameter. If I say I have a piece of paper that is 11.5 inches tall and 8 inches wide, what does wide mean? It means one direction, doesn't it? A one-dimensional measurement. Wide means diameter, my friend.
So, what do you think they mean when they say the moon is 3.67 times smaller than the Earth? Not diameter. They don't say anything about diameter.
They don't say anything about surface area either. Give me that number again. What was it? Three point what?
3.67.
Yep. Oh look.
Times the size.
It's that same 27%. That's the same 27%.
Yeah. So why doesn't that not show a fourth of the size of Earth?
You have to define size.
3.67.
That's not a definition of size.
That's the
ratio.
Amount of times the Earth is larger than the moon in
diameter.
its not diameter, not circumference. It's fucking size.
Size is not a dimension.
If you multiply the moon by 3.67, it will be the same size as Earth, according to NASA.
The diameter, yeah. You already said wide. So, in your first citation, said that that ratio applied to how wide it was, which means every time we see that ratio and the word size,
Go ahead and make
size
that moon,
means
Go ahead
diameter.
and make that moon 20. Go ahead and make that moon 3.67 times larger.
I just did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you want the actual image? Sure.
Enlarge that
Resize.
moon right there
How much?
by 3.67 times. And see if it's the same size
Yep.
as Earth.
You want me to do it again? I'll do it again. Here we go.
According to you, it's bigger
So
than
here's
Earth now?
Yep. No. Here's the moon. Here's the moon. Got it. Here's the moon. Resize. 327. You said
367.
367. Boom. Same size.
367%.
Same size.
3.67.
Yeah. When I
You put
resize,
367.
yes, when you resize an object, see how this says percentage? So that'd be 367%. Look, same size.
Much larger.
It's the same size.
Oh, whoa, wait. No, it's not. You
It's-
see how it goes way past the edge of Earth?
It's
Way past.
It's
It
this-
goes thousands of miles past the edge of Earth. You see that?
the same size.
Hey, look at the top right corner. You see all that amount of the moon that's beyond Earth?
The brown part here? Are you talking about the brown part here?
Yeah.
That's Africa.
Look at the.
That's Africa.
Degree at-
See? That's Africa.
Do it again. Do it again.
That's
Bring
Africa
it up.
right there.
You see where there's light orange and dark brown?
That's
Do
Africa.
it again. Do it again. I know the light orange is Africa. Do it again.
Resize. 367. See the circle of the moon and how it lines up?
Oh, except when you actually moved it to the right to where it lined up to where you couldn't see blue.
What are you
Doesn't.
What are you talking about? Resize. 367. Where do you want me to put this?
Take the moon off the picture of the Earth, and erase all that is Africa. So you just have the circle of the moon.
All right, let me try this. We're gonna do this real sloppy, like free-form selection. Here we go. Ready? Let me do a better job. That's really bad, but is that satisfactory?
Just do the light portion because that's all you can see of Earth as well.
Okay,
That makes it fair.
I like
Does
that.
it not?
That's a good idea. Good idea. So we're gonna go like, oh geez. We're gonna go like this. Like that. How's that look? I don't know why because the plus sign is white.
That's fine. We'll just ignore that.
Resize.
We'll just focus on the top.
Percentage 367. There you go.
So why, when you take 4 of the Earth's or moons, does it not do the same exact thing?
Because when you calculate, what you're looking at is surface area, which is pi r squared. So when you multiply one dimension, that is 27%, and you multiply that by itself to get a second dimension, you have 0.27 times 0.27, which means you're taking 27% of 27, which is 7%. So you should be able to fit 12 or so Earths, or 12 or so moons into the image of the Earth.